I was born 1303 AD. I have no siblings. My father was Emmett Halton and my mother was Nefertiti. When I was young, I was a small person and prince of the pharaoh of the 18th Egyptian dynasty. I also started ruling at age 10. As a young man, I got married at age 13. I am most remembered for having my tomb not raided by thieves. Sadly, I died in 1322 at age 19.
Hi, my name is Albert Einstein. I was born on March 14th, 1879 in Germany. I have one sister. When I was young, I lived with my parents and my sister Maja in Germany until my family moved to Italy and left me to finish school. I was not a good student. I was expelled from school for asking too many questions. As a young man, I thought, asking myself questions. I remember being one of the smartest people in the world and creating the formula equals MC squared. I died in 1955 at the age of 76. He interests me and he's really smart, and I chose him because I couldn't find a biography on Stephen Hawking.
Hi, my name is Michael Jordan. I was born on February 17th, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York. I have one brother. My father is James and my mother Dolores. When I was young, I played a lot of college basketball with my brother. As a young man, I attended high school and played college basketball. In 1982, I helped the United States win a gold medal in the Olympic Games. I retired at age 30. I am married with 3 children. I like to spend time in the hospital visiting sick children. I am now 51 years old and owner of Chicago Bulls.
Hi, my name is Wayne Douglas Kraske. I was born on January 26, 1961 in Bradford, Ontario. I was their only child. My father's name was Walter Kraske and my mother's name was Phyllis Kraske. When I was young, I loved hockey and skates on by the age of 2. As a young man, I played hockey instead of going to college. I most remember for my skills on the ice, and I am 53 years old today.
Hi, my name is Princess Diana. I was born on July 1st, 1961 in Norfolk, England. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. My father's name is John Spencer and my mother's name is Frances Roach. When I was young, I liked art and music and was good at athletics. As a young woman, I met and married Prince Charles and had 2 sons. I am most remembered for caring for my son and helping AIDS patients. I died on August 31st, 1997 at the age of 36. Because I like princesses and she died at a young age and I wanted to find out how she died and stuff.
My name is John Chapman. I was born in 1774 in Leominster, Mass. I had 1 brother. My father taught me everything I know on planting apple trees. Then I set out on my own and planted apple trees throughout many states. I am mostly remembered for planting so many apple trees and being known as Johnny Appleseed. Because it was easier. And it's my favorite. It was my favorite too because I got to get dirty.
Hi, my name is Thomas Jefferson. I was born on April 2nd, 1743 in Virginia. I have 1 brother and 6 sisters. My father is Peter and my mother is Jane. When I was young, I grew up on my family's plantation. As a young man, I attended college at William and Mary. I am most remembered for writing the Declaration of Independence and for being the President of the United States. I died on July 4th, 1826, age 83.
Hi, my name is Bobby Orr, but my real name is Robert Bobby Gordon Orr. My parents are Doug and Arva. As a child, I played pond hockey with 20 other kids. And as a teenager, I got signed by the Boston Bruins to the Oshawa Generals. I played for the Oshawa Generals for 4 years and then got a knee injury. I am most remembered for scoring the game-winning goal in the 1970 Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm 64 today, moving back-to-back from Florida to Boston.
Hi, my name is Coco Chanel. I was born on August 19th, 1883 in Paris, France. I have 2 brothers and sisters. My father is Albert and my mother is Jean. As a young woman, I made my first perfume called Chanel No. 5.
I'm famous for my custom jewelry. When I was young, I lived in a one-room house. It was hard because I liked to play by myself in my own world. I died on January 10th, 1971 at the age of 87. I think I kind of mixed it up a little bit. Is that fine?
Hi, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born October 27th, 1858 in New York City. I have one brother and two sisters. My father's name is Theodore Roosevelt Sr. When I was young, I had asthma. When I was a young man, I was the official political man. When I'm most remembered for how I reacted to things and that I was the 26th president. Sadly, I died January 6, 1919 at the age of 61. Well, before I lived in Maine and we were doing the same thing to write a biography but not to act like them. So I was going to do Teddy Roosevelt there, so I decided to keep on doing it here.
Hi, my name is Paul Revere. I was born January 1st, 1735. I had one sister. My father's name was Apollos and my mother's was Deborah. As a young child, I went to a North Bank school before I started my career as a silversmith. I am most remembered for my famous ride to Lexington, the war in the Minutemen, the British were coming. I also led the Boston Tea Party. I had 2 wives and 18 children. I died on May 10th, 1818 at the age of 82. He was interesting because it was just a historical person. Like, and he led Boston Tea Party and he had a famous ride.
Hi, my name is Brandy Chastain. I was born on July 21st, 1968 in San Jose, California. I have one brother. My father's name was Roger Chastain. My mother's name is Lark Chastain. When I was young, I played on all boys baseball and football teams. I also played soccer. As a young woman, I attended high school and college and then graduated. I earned many awards like Freshman Player of the Year, and I led my team to 2 Final Four appearances. I'm now married to Jerry Smith, who was my college soccer coach, and I have 2 children. I am most remembered for my winning World Cup penalty kick against China in 1999 and how I celebrated afterward. I'm now 45 years old. I liked researching about Brandy Chastain because I didn't know much about her.
Hi, my name is David Bickman. I was born on May 2nd, 1975 in Manchester, England. As a young child, I always knew I wanted to play professional soccer when I grew up. As a young man, I played for Manchester United. I'm most remembered for being named Player of the Year in FIFA, World Player of the Year. I'm married to Victoria Beckham. I use my fame to give back to others. I'm 39 years old. He's my favorite soccer player. The most fun was right in it.
Hi, my name is Marie Curie. I was born on November 7th, 1867. As a young, I had 5 brothers. My parents were teachers. As a young girl, I was surrounded by books. When I got a little older, I was the first woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. I became a scientist. I was most remembered for all the potions I made. I died on July 4th, 1934, because I thought she was nice. I thought she was cool.
Hi, my name is Emily Dickinson. I was born December 10th, 1830 in Amherst, Massachusetts. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. My father was Edward Dickinson. My mother was Emily Dickinson. When I was young, almost everybody in our town knew my family. I also did not want to go to school alone, so I begged my mother to let my younger sister Vinnie come with me. But my mother said no, because she was too young. I began to write lots of poetry too. As a young woman, I became friends with Benjamin Newton. My father didn't approve of the books he shared with me, so we hid them in the bushes. I am most remembered for writing my poetry and I'm writing 1,800 poems, and only 6 of them were published when I was alive. I died on May 15th, 1886 in Amherst at the age of 55. I would like to share with you one of the poems that I'm working on. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? Then there's a pair of us. Don't tell. They'd banish us, you know. Because I'm interested in writing lots of poetry too.
Hi, my name is Orvon Grover Autry. I was born on September 29, 1907 in Theodore, Texas. My father was Delbert Autry and my mother was Eleanor Autry. When I was young, I liked to play the guitar on my mom's guitar. I bought my first guitar out of Sears catalog. I helped work on my father's ranch while going to school. I also joined the Cub Scouts. I love to listen to my favorite country artists on the radio in my room. As a young boy, I started singing on a radio show in 1928. My first hit song was in 1932, and I co-wrote or wrote over 300 songs. I wrote the first Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song, You're My Only Sunshine, and Back on the South. And later in life, I acted in films and became the first owner of the Los Angeles Angels in the American League. I am most remembered for my singing. I was known as the Singing Cowboy, and I earned 3 stars on the Walk of Fame. I died on October 2nd, 1998 in Studio City, California at the age of 91. I choose them because I thought he would be cool to do, and I was looking for a cowboy, and I didn't know it, but it was my grandma's favorite singer, and I just picked it I just liked him.
Hi, my name is Elvis Presley. I was born January 8, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi. I had one brother, but he died at birth. My father was Vernon Presley, and my mother was Gladys Presley. When I was young, I got my first guitar when I was 11, and I also moved a lot too. I was very poor. When I was in junior high school, my mom got me a music teacher. When I was 18, I walked to Sun Studios. I'm most remembered for my music. People love dancing to my music, and they still do. Parents didn't let their children watch me because they thought I was too inappropriate. So everybody called me a rock and roll king, and I loved rock and roll too. I died August 16, 1977 at the age of 42. Because I love him.
Hi, my name is Nathan Hale. I was born on June 6, 1755 in Coventry, Connecticut. When I was 16, I went off to Yale College. My mother was Elizabeth Strong, and my father was Richard Hale. During the Revolutionary War, George Washington wanted volunteers to spy on the British. So I volunteered, and I was picked. George Washington put me on a train and brought me to the British camps. The British caught me snooping around the camps. I was hung the next day for my crime. I died on September 22nd, 1776 at the age of 21. Because no one has done it yet, and I figured he was interesting because we're working on the Patriots and stuff, so I thought it would be pretty interesting.
Hi, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born October 27, 1858 in New York City. When I was young, I graduated from Harvard with high honors. I later got married to Alice Lee. She died 2 days after giving birth to my daughter, Alice Lee. I then married Edith Caro. I also won an election for the New York Assembly. As a young man, I started working for the U.S. Civil Service Commission. My son Kermit and my daughter Ethel were later born. I am most remembered for being president and freeing Cuba from France. I also spoke about conservation, and I expanded the national park system. I died January 6, 1919 in Oyster Bay, New York at an age of 60. Well, because he was pretty interesting, and when I started reading his book, it was long and just what I liked.
Hi, my name is John Fitzgerald Kennedy. I was born on May 29, 1917 in Massachusetts. I had 3 brothers and 5 sisters. My father's name was Joseph Patrick Kennedy Sr., and my mother's was Rose Elizabeth Fitzgerald. When I was young, I was often called Jack. I spent summers at our summer home in Port on Cape Cod. I loved to go sailing. Later, I studied political science at Harvard. As a young man, I joined the U.S. Navy and helped save crew members on my boat that was attacked during the World War II. Then I got married to Jacqueline Bouvier. Soon after, I was elected to be the 35th President of the United States. At my inauguration, I spoke about the importance of being active U.S. citizens. I am most remembered for my short time being president and for my speeches. I died on November 22nd, 1963 in Dallas, Texas at the age of 46. Because I knew a little bit about the topic already and I wanted to learn more about it.
My name is Squanta. I was born in 1591 in Patuxent, near Plymouth, Massachusetts. I was a bright, happy boy. I was taught how to plant vegetables, set traps for fish and eels, catch lobsters, and dig for clams. As a young man, I was sold as a slave. I was taught to speak English while I was away. The members of my tribe have all died. I am most remembered for helping the pilgrims to learn how to survive in Plymouth. Since I spoke English, I could talk with them and teach them without me. Many of the pilgrims would have died I died in November 1622 in Chatham, Massachusetts at the age of 37.
Hi, my name is Georgia O'Keefe. I was born on my family's large farm in Wisconsin in 1887. I thought it would be exciting. I want to be America's most famous painter. I painted shells, bones, even flowers. Sometimes I even painted shapes and colors I saw in my head. After I finished school, I decided to teach art for a little while. I got a job in Texas. I thought it would be an exciting, beautiful place to be. I loved it because I loved the clear skies and the hot, dry sun. I was most remembered for my natural paintings of flowers. Things that most people not even see. Sometimes I died in 1985. I died at 1985 at the age of 98 years old. Because I love to paint.
Hi, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born December 13, 1989 in Wyoming, Pennsylvania. I have one brother, no sisters. My father's name is Scott and my mom is Andriana. When I was young, I grew up on a farm, learned to play guitar, and discovered country music when I was 6 and realized that my dream was to be a famous singer. When I was a young woman, I won an award for Album of the Year and have since won many more awards. I am most remembered for both my songwriting and my singing, because she's my favorite singer.
I was born in Kansas on July 24th, 1897, and I live with my grandparents and my mom, my dad, and my sister. My dad took me to an air show, and I got to sit in the cockpit of the plane, and I wanted to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean, And then I wanted to fly around the world. My plane crashed on takeoff. Then I tried again, and my plane crashed over the Pacific Ocean, was never found. Because I watched like a movie from her, like in the museum, and then there's like planes hanging, and then she flew it in the museum.
Hi, my name is Helen Keller. I was born June 27, 1880 in Tuscumbia, Alabama. I was an only child. My father was Arthur Keller and my mother was Kate Adams Keller. I was a happy little girl until I suffered from a terrible sickness. The doctors could not figure out what was wrong with me right away. I ended up being blind and deaf. As a young child, I had a very special teacher named Anne Sullivan. She helped me to read and write. As a young child, I went to the Perkins Institute and did brilliantly and learned to speak. As an adult, I went to Radcliffe College and graduated in 1904. I am most remembered for working with blind and deaf children and being an inspiration to them. I showed the world that people like me can still achieve their goals in life. I died June 1st, 1968 at the age of 87 years old. I don't know. Just because she's the, I wanted to do her because some people don't even know about her. Like one person came and they said, wasn't she a teacher? And I said no. And then I also did another girl, but I didn't want to do her.
McGuire. I was born October 1 in 1963 in Pomona, California. I have 4 brothers. My father's name is John and my mother's name is Ginger. When I was young, I played many sports with my brothers. I played soccer, basketball, golf, and baseball. When I played baseball, it was clear I was a good pitcher and I could hit very far. I became a professional baseball player in 1984. I am most remembered for breaking the home run record set by Babe Ruth and Roger Mars. Still today, I hold the home run record. I am still alive, but retired from professional baseball. I choose Mark because I like Mark McGuire because he is a baseball player and I love baseball.